Happy Monday, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's going on for y'all this week? What energy are you guys bringing in for the week ahead? What can y'all expect? What can the air signs expect this week, Spirit? What can the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius? What can they expect this week? What can they expect this week? We have good health. Love to see it. Creativity, soulmates. Okay, similar. I got a similar energy from the short content that I made this morning. I saw soulmates. So y'all could be connecting to a soulmate this week. This doesn't have to be a specific like soulmate lover. Okay, we have soulmate friends. We have soulmate coworkers. Y'all are connecting to people that you recognize from like a heart center space. Okay, air signs. It feels like your health is going to be really good this week. Think about like work-life balance. Think about you just being in a good headspace this week. Okay, I'm seeing that some of y'all could be like going to the doctor, getting checkups. Okay, making appointments to go see a doctor could be significant. You're also focusing on expressing yourself a lot this week. Maybe you're finding different ways to express yourself. Some of y'all are finding different outlets to express yourself, whether that's like writing or painting or, you know, doing something creatively is highlighted this week for you guys. So you guys are finding different ways to express yourself. This is definitely giving Ace of Wands energy. So maybe you are creating something new. You're birthing something new that's going to feel really good to you. You could be like birthing something new or creating something new that has something to do with a soulmate this week as well, because soulmates came out with creativity. So some of y'all are connecting to someone that, you know, you feel familiar with. It feels really good to connect with them. And maybe you guys are like in partnership together on that new creative venture for some of y'all. Yeah, you're gonna be really happy this week. It's gonna make you really happy. Happiness is at the forefront of your minds. This feels like you're going to be feeling on top of the world this week. It feels like things are going to be working in your favor. It feels very balanced this week for you guys, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It feels like things have been a little unstable maybe in the past, but it feels like this week it's like a smooth transition. It's a smooth ride. It's smooth sailing is what I just heard. So it feels like this week is going to feel pretty good. Some of you guys may feel a little disconnected from like your higher power, or like from maybe your spirit team or whoever you like talk with or connect with spiritually. It feels like you may feel a little disconnected, or maybe you're just like not in the energy to necessarily connect with them this week because higher power came out in reverse. Okay, so you could be not really, maybe you're not consciously like focusing on your spiritual path this week. Okay, maybe you're focusing on other things, these other creative ventures, your health, your wellness. Like you're in the mindset of like another area of your life, it feels like. So I don't know, for some of y'all, you're maybe not like checking in spiritually as much. All right, let's see what's going on for the air signs this week, Spirit. What's going on for the air signs this week? What's going on for the air signs this week? Okay, we have the Six of Pentacles. So you guys are focusing on support right now. Okay, you're going to feel very supported this week. People could be giving to you this week. If, like I said before, there's a lot of balance here. Okay, there's a lot of like harmony, equal give and take here. And this has been a long time coming. The Knight of Pentacles is here. The Knight of Swords. This is your energy. It feels like you're taking a lot of like impulsive action maybe towards something, or this could be somebody coming into your energy. I mean, this is air energy, Gemini energy. So you could be Gemini or air sign. You could be like really being impulsive even with your communication. Maybe you're being more sharp with your communication this week towards other people. Okay, you're taking charge towards people this week, or that's how your communication is going to come off to people. What we got here? Queen of Wands. So you could be connecting to a Queen of Wands, or this is you. I am seeing that you're going to be feeling very bold, very confident, very like I'm ready to take action. I'm ready to like stand in my power. Yeah, you're going to feel very powerful this week. It feels like you're going to take like some bold moves, some bold risks. You have the Knight of Wands in reverse as well. So you could be a little indecisive about how you're moving or maybe what you're giving your energy to. It could be definitely these new creative ideas or these new creative projects that I see here. Somebody here is definitely going to be like following through with some sort of creative instinct that they have this week. You have a lot of endurance this week is what I'm seeing. There's a lot of endurance, a lot of inspiration, but it's like the way you're communicating might be sharp with other people is what I'm getting with the Knight of Swords. It's like maybe you're like quick or sharp with how you're communicating to people. So just be careful on that. Let's say, yeah, strength card. Okay, so you're going to be working on, like I said before, taking bold action, inspired action. You're coming out very powerful this week, air signs. Okay, you have a lot of courage. You're moving forward in life. You're like, there's a lot of like fiery, you guys might have like a fire placement in your chart somewhere because I'm getting like a lot of fiery energy from you guys this week. It feels bold. It feels like, you know, I'm really focusing on just gratitude. I'm focusing on like equal give and take. You're balancing things out. There's a lot of like balance here. Okay, you have good health, work-life balance, 6 of Pentacles. Like this is very much so like making sure that all areas of your life are kind of being poured into this week. Okay. Yeah, it feels like you're going to be financially supported. Somebody could be coming in here and give you something. Like you could be like connecting to other people and they want to give to you. Like family could be giving you something this week. A family member could be giving you something. You could be paying off debts. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. I can't make this up. So 9 of Cups, happiness is here. So you're going to be emotionally fulfilled this week. A lot of emotional fulfillment is here. Okay. You're going to feel good internally. The 9 of Cups is like an emotional fulfillment. Okay. It's almost the 10 of Cups, right? So you're almost there. It's like, you're going to feel very supported. With the 6 of Pentacles, you're going to feel like things are really working in your favor. Give me more about this 9 of Cups. The 10 of Cups. I just said that. So you guys are going to feel very supported this week, possibly towards like, and I think that earth signs got this as well. So you could have an earth placement somewhere, you don't have to, but it feels like you're going to feel very supported by other people around you. People are going to want to give to you. Okay. People are going to want to like come in and support you on whatever. Maybe this is like a new business venture or this new creative idea. Okay, if you're wondering if people are going to support you in this, they are with the 10 of Cups. Okay, for others of you, you could be like wanting to, wanting a family, wanting marriage. Okay, you're almost there. I mean, the 9 and 10 of Cups are literally here. So maybe you're focusing on getting married or yeah, something significant around marriage or commitment is here. Okay, maybe you're building your own family. Maybe that's something you're talking to your partner about this week. For some of you guys, it feels like a happy life, a happy marriage, eternal love, wishes coming true this week. So if you're like, if that's something you've been manifesting, if that's something you've been talking to your partner about, I see it coming. What else, Spirit, do they need to know? Yeah, I feel like there's an energy of somebody coming back around. I feel like we got that same card for the earth signs earlier today. So you definitely could be connecting to an earth sign or you could have an earth placement. Who is this? The Hanged Man in reverse. Someone is like, somebody is, you have the Hanged Man in reverse and the 3 of Wands. It feels like somebody is frustrated in the fact that there hasn't been like any forward movement, or they're frustrated that things haven't like worked out between you guys, or they're tired of like the standstill. So it does feel like somebody could possibly coming back around from the past. Okay, could be a water sign of some sort or a fire sign. It feels like somebody wants to like improve things with you, or they're like trying to plan out their next move with you, or they want to maybe talk about this. For some of y'all, you're overseas from this person, or you guys are at a distance from each other with the 3 of Wands here. You don't have to, but I am seeing like distant or like overseas travel, or just like maybe out of state travel, even maybe you guys are doing long distance. But I'm seeing that someone wants to take action, or somebody wants to like come in and possibly like expand the relationship or talk about expansion with you. It doesn't have to be a lover, it could definitely be like a work partner or a business partner of some sort, but it's because somebody is like is tired of like being in the energy that they've been in with you. It's like an energy of frustration, an energy of like, I'm not happy with where things are at, is kind of what I'm getting. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. Is that right? Yeah, the Star card. They want to heal things with you. I got the similar card for Earth signs. So I feel like somebody wants to heal something with you. Somebody is hopeful that you guys can work things out. If that's not your story, air signs, it feels like you're just in a good fortune type of energy this week. It feels like you're very hopeful for the future. You could be focusing on your healing journey. You could be in the spotlight as well for some of you guys. Maybe you're literally a star. Maybe you're like out in the like spotlight. You could have like a online business, or maybe you're just like seen a lot by other people and you're expanding your business. That's another message I'm getting. You could be expanding your business this week, okay? You could be making additional plans, okay? Talking about additional efforts that you want to put in. Maybe you're manifesting this, you're hoping that this happens. There's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of like creativity being brought into the forefront this week for you guys, air signs, okay? Yeah, creativity is here. Star card is here. 9 of Cups, happiness. I'm seeing that you're going to be really happy with whatever you're building for yourself, okay? You're building towards your 10 of Cups. You're building towards joy, fulfillment, whatever that looks like for you. If it's not a family, that's fine. Whatever your 10 of Cups looks like for you, I see you're building towards that this week, okay? You're going to be very happy. For some of y'all, you're connecting to a soulmate this week, okay? Soulmate is significant. You can have a lot of options at this point in time as well. If you're single watching me, you could have a lot of options in dating, or you have a lot of opportunities in front of you for some of you. Give me more about the 7 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like someone could want to make peace with you. You could have a lot of options and you're just like, listen, I don't really want any of these options. I just want peace. Okay, so you could feel a little confused at first this week, air signs, and then it's like maybe you start finding harmony later on in the week for some, okay? Because I am seeing like a multiple choices, a scattered energy. Maybe someone feels like you have a lot of options and they're like, shit, I need to like compete for air sign. I need to compete for Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But it feels like they don't want the smoke with you. It feels like they want to bring peace to your life. I'm seeing peace here. Like I'm seeing a lot of peace. I'm not seeing conflict here. I'm not seeing battles. I'm just seeing like a more of an impulsive energy in the way that you're moving in the beginning of the week, air signs. It feels like with the Knight of Swords here, you could be like really sharp tongued or quick when you're communicating with people, or this could be what you're seeing and noticing in other people as well. Maybe other people are coming into your energy and they're like sharp in how they communicate with you. Maybe they get a little smart, or they're like a little short or a little cut and dry with you and you're like, what the fuck? So I'm seeing that this week. But I see you standing in your power. You have the Queen of Wands and the Strength card. So I see that you guys are going to be standing in your power. You're going to feel very bold. Somebody here is definitely creating something, whether this is like a new project at work, or maybe you're building something behind the scenes. I'm seeing that you're making something, okay? Anything else that they need to know? The Hermit card is here. Some of y'all could be focusing on yourselves at this time. You could be like working on healing something specific. You could be like just spending a lot of alone time to yourself this week, okay? Within moderation. Things are within moderation is what I'm hearing. You could be connecting to a Virgo this week. Okay, you're carefully planning something. Okay, whatever like project or whatever you're birthing, I see that it's gonna take you some carefully. You're gonna be careful in the planning process. Okay, you're gonna be careful in whatever you're birthing. Anything else that they need to know? Yeah, just be careful. I feel like you could be burnt out by the end of the week with the 4 of Swords in reverse. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like going. You're gonna be very happy. You're gonna feel you're on top of the world, creating, and you may need time to slow the fuck down, and that's maybe why I'm seeing the Hermit card. You may be like, all right, like that was enough. I got a lot done. Now I need to like tend to my own needs. For some of you guys, for some of you air signs, you're going back to work. Some of you guys could have like taken some time off of work. You're going back to work this week. I'm seeing that. Yeah, I'm seeing healing work. Some of you guys could be healing at this point in time. You could be like healing from some sort of surgery, or like, yeah, maybe you like got surgery done, or you something around healing. Something around like yeah, something around you healing something specific. So that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, you're working on like building something right now at this point in time. You're building, you're making something new. For some of you guys, you could be going back to school, or you could be like working on your communication skills. Okay, you're like trying to find out more information. You're curious about like a certain skill set, or you're like looking something up online and you're curious about this. You're also like very adaptable this week, it looks like, air signs. You could be like very adaptable. Something around your communication is going to be highlighted this week. So I don't know if like, again, you're the one that's sharp with the communication, or someone else is this way to you, but there's a lot of communication coming in this week. Okay, contracts maybe possibly being signed. You may be like wondering about like a certain skill. You looking up a certain skill online is significant. You could be like persuading somebody in your communication as well, for some of you guys with the Page of Swords. It just depends. It really depends. But I'm seeing that overall this week looks really good for you. You're going to be very happy. You have the 9 and 10 of Cups. 9 and 10 of Cups here. So you guys are like really feeling on top of the world this week. Okay, connecting to possibly a soulmate, connecting to, doesn't have to be a romantic interest. This could be just you feeling supported by the people around you, you know, your friends, family, co-workers, whoever that 10 of Cups is to you, your spiritual community. You're very supported this week. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you, air signs. Please let me know how this resonates. Drop a comment below. I'll see you guys in the next live. I'll be on live tonight doing love readings. So I'll see you guys then.